Right, hi there guys. Sean Mack here from chatamo.net. And what we'd like to go through today is a little bit of email collection, right? Very, very important. Also adding your email accounts and all this sort of thing. So we're going to go through a few different ways that you can actually do it, because there is more than one way, just about on everything to do with my software. So you can add email addresses, you can add telephone numbers, you can add birthdays, you can add locations, you can add absolutely all sorts. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my little face down, because let's face it, it's not a bonny looking thing. And let's get into it. Right, so first things first, what we can actually do is we can go into Messenger bot. All right, now this is the simplest way. This is just simply setting up a quick reply template. Now, quick replies will provide the telephone numbers for them. So we're going to put this in restaurant profit. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to look at action button settings. Right, now in action button settings, you have quite a few different ones here. So you've got get started template. This if you're going to mainly, you can use all of these if you're going to build it via the different way, but I would stick to the other thing. However, what we're going to do is we're going to use the quick reply template, the email quick reply template. As you can see, there's location, there's birthday, there's chat with human replies, there's absolutely all sorts. But we use the email one, and all we're going to do is we're going to say, once they've typed in their actual telephone number, right, so their email address, sorry, I'm going to say, right, we've received your email, thank you, we'll keep you updated, thanks for being with us. Now, if you want that to be the end of your conversation, that's no problem at all. You can just leave it as that. However, we want to show more. So what we'd then do is we'd add some buttons. So we'd do text with buttons, and we'll put thank you for your email. Let's get on with it. Now, if I'm asking for somebody's email address, what I'll normally do is I'll offer them something for free, right? So I'll offer them a download, membership in my site, or whatever, all right? So on this one, because you want to give it as fast as possible, you'll say get membership, all right? And then you would link to my site, right? Or you could link to a postback, so you continue them on down the conversation. So what we'll do is we'll put menu, for example. So we've got their email address. Now I want them to do menu. I'm going to go in here. And what we're going to look for is we're going to see where it is. Menu. And we're going to be able to see it properly because my screen's all crushed. Right? So there'll be one of these that says menu somewhere. Hell yeah, Alex birthday. I didn't know that bloody thing showing up. Right. But basically you can put onto any part you want, right? So one's party, all the rest of it. I would need to actually find out what it is because I can't see the full amount here, which is a bit of a bugger. So I could just go them onto any floor that I want from that, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo that because I don't want that on my floor. So that's the first way, right? So your first way is simply going in, changing the action buttons, email quick reply settings, boom, and done. Now then, that's I quite like that, right? And there is quite a few people that are still using their email, the same ones that are set with Facebook, because Facebook provides you with the email, the birthday, the location, provides you with everything. But we want it so that, like myself, I don't use the same email address what I signed up with Facebook for my emails. It's not one of my best emails. What you do, in here is you just use a quick reply button in your flow. So the quick reply button, I'll just show you. I should have said that first. So still on the quick reply button, what we're going to do is we'll just add a quick reply, which we can have the buttons and the quick reply. So boom, quick reply, double click on the quick reply, and we want this email, right? So that's it. That would actually set it, and then it goes to that flow which we've just built. All right. However, let's go further. All right. So we'll just save that. We haven't changed anything, but just in case. Now, next thing we can do is we can actually make it a little bit better, right? Because we're always about improving. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go into user input flow, right? Now, remember, you've got your email autoresponders in here, MailChimp, and all the rest of it. There's a load I'll go into which we've actually got. What we're going to do is we're going to click user input and custom fields, right? Now, that's still under your Messenger bot. So still under Messenger bot. Scroll down, and you're going to say user input flow campaigns, which we're going to click on. Right, now next we're going to put new flow. And I'm going to put flow name as email. Select the page, it's going to be restaurant profits. Boom. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically have email. Right, so we're just going to click on email. It's going to pop up there. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask the question. If this is your correct, is this your best email to send your goodies to? Right, so is this the best email you can send your goodies to? Now you might have noticed so far we haven't got a quick reply, but we can go into here and what we can do, reply type, email, save to custom field, so we can attach an email quick reply to this, right? So now what it's going to do, we're going to ask them if this is the right email. It's going to pop up their email address. Boom. Hopefully that's their right email. If it is, they just click it. We're going to save it to save to custom field. No custom field found because we can't do it because I'm in the UK. But we'll save to a system field, which is going to be email. Assign a message sequence. Do I want to assign a message sequence afterwards? Well, why not? So what we'll do is we'll just go down here and we can assign any one that we want. This actually review for the sequences. So actually we won't assign a sequence because it's a sequence what we're talking about. Right, assign email phone sequence, no sequence found, but we can put one in if we want to. Skip button text, right? Now do we want to have skip button text? No, we don't. Right, so we'll keep all that. And that's all done. And then we can go into their phone number. We can go into any more information we want. We can do numbers. We can do a video if you want to upload a video. If you went in tattoo shop or something like this, they can attach a file. We can ask them for a file. We can ask them which date's the best. We can ask them which date and time's the best. We can do all of this lot, right? But once that's all set up, remember the campaign name was email. I'm going to have to put a question in here, aren't I? So the question is going to be, and your phone number. And again, we can go down here, we can do phone. Well, why not? We'll attach a quick reply, which will then propagate their phone number as well. We'll assign that to a custom field, so we want phone. Remember, we could get the birthday as well if we wanted to, but we don't really need the birthday. Right, what was that? Right, now then we're going to say what reply do we want, right? So select a post back that we want them to do after this. So the post back after this, we're going to have them go to a menu flow. So send them straight off to the menu, submit that. Right, so that's been successfully created. Now all we need to do now, because we know that that flow is actually in there, is we're going to go down here again, and we're going to go to, Visual Flow Builder. And remember we built it on the restaurant profits page. I've got far too many pages on here. So this is where we would actually insert what we need. So we want to insert it by user input flow, which is right here. Pop that in. And when we double click on this, it's going to give us the campaign, which is email. I'm going to OK that. That's how simple it is, right? So basically this user input flow we can have just coming straight off here, off anywhere we want. So we could just, this actually not going to work because I've got too much to connect to it. Right, so into compatible selection. So it'll let you select that to a fair few different things, right? And then it'll go on with whatever the post was. So as soon as they finish filling out this part, if we were to attach it anywhere, they will go on to the C menu flow. And the C menu flow comes into here. And then they see all the lovely bits and pieces. And then they can order it, or they can order it for the table, or they can do whatever they want. Right, so that's basically how you get the emails on there, right? Now remember as well, if you're putting emails on there, what I would do, always important, make sure that you have your email autoresponder set there as well. So in your email autoresponders, I'm going to click in here, and you can integrate any of these, right? So you MailChimp, Sendinblue, ActiveCampaign, Mautic, or Excel, right? Now there is also Mailgun, which you can use, but it's an awful lot more complicated, right? So I would stick to the main ones, which when Groove comes out, sadly, I don't think we'll have a natural integration with Groove as yet, unless we can do something on the back end. But when Groove Mail comes out, then what we can do is we can use a zap and zap it straight over to Groove. Okay, so that's it for the email addresses. I hope that's made perfect sense. And I hope you can see the power of where we can start asking different questions and collect all of those different categories exactly where I want them to go so that we can send it to exactly where I want it to be. Okay, Thank you very much, and speak soon.